All right guys, welcome back to the channel. As we prepare for the invasion of Orlando, we have some goodies here. We have some goodies from Bryan from Kies Motorsports, and we're gonna open it right now. So the team at Kies Motorsports was able to provide me something that BMW, I guess, kind of slacked for the G80X platform, and that's the carbon strut brace. That was something that was well known on the F8X, and today we're gonna make sure the engine bay looks a little bit more elevated, so to say. So one of the best things about a Kies product is that they give you guys everything you need for installation, and as you can see right over here, something that's very important is that when you eventually do the final touches, you're gonna need these anodized wrenches, and making sure that you don't scratch the bolts, because once it's all set, you don't wanna scratch anodized products, because at that point you ruin the finish. And Bryan and the team there thought about that and making sure that they provide you guys with everything you need. So they provide, even with this too, as you can see, it looks like a letter envelope opener. And what's so good about this, it's gonna allow you to open the rest of the products out, so you're not scratching the carbon fiber pieces and also everything else inside the packaging. So we're gonna open this up, we're gonna put this over to the side, and then we're gonna uninstall the factory strut brace. So as you can see, this here is what BMW gave us, right? The G8X platform, everything looks great, everything looks high quality. But when you look in the engine bay, right, this looks very underwhelming. You're looking at the strut brace, and there is a function to it, right? It's gonna allow more rigidity, more stability, especially when you're taking these corners. The team at Kies saw the flaw about having this being just so not an eye appealing, and that's what we're gonna be doing today, and taking that out and swapping the carbon fiber brace. I did watch his install video, and this makes it so much easier to do. And I'm gonna take you guys along the process, but enjoy the footage. One thing to remember too is that you don't wanna over torque these when you put it back in, so there are some torque specs you need to follow from BMW. So that one bolt here was a 13 millimeter, and the rest up on top, it's gonna be utilized in a 15. So as you can see, the reason why he offers you guys looks like a letter opener is because if you were to take what I had earlier, a box cutter, and cut through this, you're slicing some of these anodized products, which you don't need to do. So this is gonna be utilizing the OEM bolt, and you're just gonna thread it back in there. Might as well do it by hand. You don't really need an impact gun, and you shouldn't, because you wanna over torque these parts. You want it slightly loose. You don't want to do it all the way, because you still want to be able to angle it once you put the other pieces on. So there's also two different sections, right? There's a threaded section of this and also a non-threaded section. Just know when you put it in place, you're going to want to make sure that the threaded section is facing towards the driver and the people inside the car, so to say. Because if you don't do it the right way, you're not going to be able to install it correctly. So that will go right there. And we're just gonna open the rest of them up and just place them onto the vehicle. So the videos that Bryan created makes it really easy to follow. And a lot of this I'm doing now is based on the video he just produced. He does have it on his second YouTube channel, so I'll link that in the description. So now this is the portion where it's gonna be fun, right? Because you're gonna be installing the carbon fiber brace, and look at that. This is the cross member, and it feels absolutely super high quality. There's videos that Bryan has put up where he actually tests this against a tree, and this thing holds pretty well. And he tries to break it in half, and this thing withstands the strength of him hitting a tree. We're gonna be installing this on, and then we're gonna wipe all my nasty fingerprints off of it. But the main thing is Bryan also includes 2 different types of bolts. So he's conscious of the ones that wanna have the black bolts, black anodized, or the traditional silver bolts. So as you can see, these are the traditional ones and these are the anodized ones. And I think the anodized ones are gonna be a little bit more sleeker. It's gonna go with my theme of the car. So I'm gonna be using these. And you don't need a lot of Loctite for this. You literally just need 1 drop on each of these bolts. You don't need a lot, you just need a little bit. And obviously Loctite's gonna help it prevent from coming back out. It's gonna allow it to be snug there. So we're gonna throw that one in now. We're gonna throw the other side in too. And that just transforms it already. You can already tell it looks really good. A little bit later, we're gonna tighten this all up. All right, so I torqued everything off camera, but you're obviously gonna need to basically do the final touches. And like I said, the team at Kies provided these anodized wrenches, so you're not gonna be messing up the anodized finishes on this carbon fiber strut brace. It looks absolutely amazing. All right, guys, as you can see, it is beautifully done and it's all set. And I can tell you this, the team at Kies Motorsports developed this to be not only aesthetics, but more performance too, because now you have tension across the cross member, providing that more rigidity when you're driving the car. And I took it out for a spin earlier. I don't know if it's a placebo or anything, but it definitely feels tighter. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I haven't driven the car in the past couple of days because I was over at a wedding. But I gotta say, this is a gorgeous product, but check it out up close. What I'm also gonna do is link this in the description of the video. And also I'm gonna link Bryan's video, and he goes more in depth into the process of building this, developing it, and the why the team over there developed this. Because to be honest, the ones that you saw earlier, BMW really slacked on it. Again, that was probably because of cost savings and parts are being harder to get, raw materials, carbon fiber. But the team here at Kies developed this to be one of the most eye-appealing features in this engine bay now. So I do want to thank Bryan and the team over at Kies Motorsports for sending this out and giving me the opportunity to put this on my G80 M3. And Bryan and the team there, I'll see you guys at the Invasion of Orlando. And other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next video.